Hello everyone and welcome back to Destin Learning. If you want to learn how to use the Linux operating system, you should start with the Linux command line or CLI. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the basic Linux commands to get you started. Let's go ahead and take a look. Linux power lies in its command line interface, offering precision, flexibility, and efficiency. This guide introduces essential Linux commands for beginners to manage files, navigate directories, and perform administrative tasks. Linux power lies in command line interface, offering precision, flexibility, and efficiency. Beginners should learn essential commands to manage files, navigate directories, and perform administrative tasks easily. Let's go over some basic Linux navigation commands. The pwd command is to display your current directory. The ls command lists files and directories with options for detailed and hidden files. The cd command changes directories with options to move up a level or to return home. To list files and directories in Linux, use the ls command. For hidden files, use ls-a. For detailed file information, use ls-l. The cd command is used to change directories. Using cd ... moves up one level directory, while cd with no arguments returns you to your home directory. Here's the command to print the current working directory, or pwd. Let's discuss some essential file management commands. The touch command creates a new empty file. mkdir creates a new directory. cp copies files or directories. And mv moves or renames files or directories. Lastly, rm deletes files or directories, and rm-r is used to delete directories. The rm command is used to delete files or directories. To delete directories, use the rm-r option. Here are some commands to create new files and directories. Touch creates a new empty file. mkdir creates a new directory. cp copies files or directories. And mv moves or renames files or directories. To view and edit files, use the cat command to display file contents. For editing, Nano opens a simple text editor where you can save with Ctrl-O and exit with Ctrl-X. The Nano editor allows you to open files easily. Use Ctrl-O again to save your work, and Ctrl-X will exit the editor. The cat command is used to display the contents of a file in the command line. Let's go over some basic Linux system information commands. Whoami shows the current user. Uname provides system information. df displays the disk space usage, and top shows the running processes and their resource usage. Here are two commands to manage permissions. Changemod for changing file or directory permissions, and chown for changing the owner of a file or directory. Here are two common network commands: ping, which tests connectivity to a host, and curl, which fetches data from a URL. The find command searches for files or directories, while the grep command searches within files for matching text. Here is the package management on Debian-based systems using apt. It includes updating package lists and installing a package. Let's look at some common terminal shortcuts. Ctrl-C stops the current process. The Tab key auto-completes commands and file names. And lastly, Ctrl-D exits the terminal. In summary, mastering Linux commands is crucial for unlocking the full potential of the Linux operating system. These commands help you navigate, manage files, and view system information through the terminal. With practice, the CLI will become an essential tool in your workflow. Well, that's it for this video. I hope it's given you a good head start on learning the Linux command line. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. Well, thanks again, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye for now.